first-year freshmen at New Mexico State University, we are required by the housing office to live on campus. We argue this rule. Starting in the fall of 2017, all first-year freshmen have now been required to live on campus. As freshmen, they have three choices for dormitories to live in: Pinon Hall, Garcia Hall, and RGH. While the students are living in the dorms, each have a kitchen and a laundry room to accommodate them. Roughly 25,000 students are attending NMSU as of 2017, and roughly 18% of those students live on campus, which is about 4,500 students. While yes, they may have these necessities, the quality of these are rather poor. The kitchen is rather small, and the quality of these appliances are outdated. Everyone in the dorm has to share that one kitchen. There are not that many washers or dryers in the laundry room. They charge $1 for each load, so the inconvenience of having to wait for your laundry for sometimes more than a day can be really aggravating, on top of having to spend anywhere from $2 to $4 every time. All freshmen have to share a room with one another. Some rooms have a suite mate in which those two rooms share a bathroom, while other rooms who do not have a bathroom in their room have to walk down the hall to use a community bathroom, which is shared among the residents. This could be a problem if the student has privacy issues, as well as if they are not too fond of living in the same room with another person. This can pose some complications. One roommate could be a neat freak, while the other could be totally messy. You won't really know who the person is until after living with them for a while. The rooms are not that big. They are just big enough to hold two people and their furniture. So, a student who is claustrophobic might not be comfortable living in the room. The students who live on campus must purchase a meal plan. While this might not be so bad, they only offer two different meal plans, the Aggie Unlimited and the Aggie 230, which are both $2,000 a semester on top of the minimum $2,000 a semester living in the dorms. As of now, the only way to be excused of living on campus is to file for exemption, which is usually done by those students who already reside in Las Cruces. The exemption process is the student fills out this application, which shows you who you're going to live with, where you're going to live, whether it's a house or an apartment. Then the student submits the form along with the required documentation. The housing office then reviews your exemption form and will notify you whether your decision has been approved or denied. For those who get approved on the exemption request, some will be living with their family or relative, while others will want to live in an apartment of their own. Two commonly known apartment complexes that students at NMSU like to live at are the Verge and Casa Bandera. Living off campus can provide much more freedom and have more amenities compared to living on campus. In an apartment, you can have the privacy of living by yourself or live with more than one of your friends. Living with more friends can be beneficial because you can have more help if you need it with homework, as well as it will be cheaper monthly for rent. Also, you will feel more comfortable living with people you know rather than having to live with someone that you don't. The inconvenience can be a financial strain for students due to the fact that you're going to be adding $8,000 minimum per school year, not including your tuition itself and books. Then you have to think about what money you're going to spend going out with friends, or if you ever need anything. So you could be looking at anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 a year attending NMSU. Now, if you were to be living off campus, let's say your rent is $700 per month, but if you're living with two other people, your rent is only going to be about $233 a month. While living in the dorm, your rent is roughly $900 a month to pay by yourself. By comparison, you are saving at least $400 per month living off campus while still having privacy, freedom, and comfort. While the school may be trying to help the students out because living on campus can help the student meet new people, have easier access to student resources, as well as not have to have the struggle of commuting to campus, while yes, this may aid in their decision in proposing this regulation, it can be severely hurtful to the students by adding on all these extra costs, combining them to a small bedroom that they must share, as well as not giving them the freedom that most students have wanted since starting high school. Therefore, these facts have helped us narrow down the evidence we used when presenting our argument on why freshmen should not have to live on campus while attending NMSU.